Hello everybody, how are you today? Hope you're doing great. Here I am trying to open up my pillow paint again. Every time I start my videos, I'm struggling to get it open. You think I would open it before I start, but I keep forgetting to do that. So we're going to do a Beachy swipe today. This is PPG Multi-Pro. I'm going to put it on and cover about, this is going to be a swipe. So I'm going to put it on and cover about just out to a finger width from the edge. So I just kind of tilt it and spread it out. Since this is going to be a swipe, we don't need that mound in the center. So I just kind of spread it out there. And we're going to start with this little piggy tail feather. So I've got 5 colors that are going on here. So let's get this up about here. We're going to stretch it and move it. So that's that. And I'm using all pigments. This is this little Piggy Lakeside. It's a tad thick, so I'm adding some of my Minwax water to thin it out just a little bit. That's good. So let's get this in here. Aren't those two pretty together? Next to each other. Okay. Then I'm going to use this little Piggy Seaglass. Boy, all my paints are thick. Hold on. The weather has changed. And I see a lot of people in the groups now saying, oh my gosh, nothing's working, nothing's working. It's probably your consistency. In the spring, the paints are too thin. In the fall, your paints are too thick. Fall and winter. There we go. I haven't been painting as much. I had some videos ready to go, saved, that I hadn't posted when I was in my massive coaster making push there for a while. So I had a lot of videos stored up that needed to go on Facebook, YouTube. So I kind of took somewhat of a break from painting. But now I'm running out of videos, so I'm getting back to it. This is this little Piggy Harvest Gold. This next one is too thick again. It's this little Piggy Ore. So yeah, if you have pre-mixed paints already like I do, I have all my colors mixed up. You will need to thin them down in the winter when it gets cold, fall, winter. this little Piggy, or and I think I'm going to add some more peak tail feather up at the top. I want that a little thicker just so I don't run out of paint when we start spinning and tilting. Good. All right, now I'm going to take this little Piggy Latte, which is nice for the foam and the waves sort of look, sand. It's a nice mild mellow beigeish color. Now this, I want to be careful. I just kind of want to drizzle it all over. I should go the same direction. And I don't want big globs of it. So that should do. Okay, now we're going to take our skewer, pop our bubbles, and because I had to thin my paint, we've got a few of them because I stirred so much. Good. All right, and I'm going to use white cell activator on this size thing because I only need to swipe over the colors. I don't need to get the whole tile because we're going to stretch and whatever. So I'm just going to take and pour some of this on here. I'm going to do it off camera here so I don't get it on my painting. So there we go. I'm going to kind of spread it out with my little popsicle stick. I'm going to kind of tip it into my container to get off the excess. So that's pretty good. So now we're just going to do a nice gentle swipe, barely grazing the surface. See what's on the back? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Trying to think if I could use this on there, but I don't want to get it out. No, we better just not do that. It's a lot of wasted paint on there, but you got to do what you got to do. So we're going to let that work. I'm going to take and bring some paint out to the edges here so that it'll spin off nicely. Now, what you see, we have a lot of these big cells here. We don't necessarily, if we don't like those, we can tilt them off and they'll be gone. So not to worry where that cell activator is. At the beginning of the swipe, you'll always have a big bunch of it there. I'm letting this work because I like what that's turning into. We have very tiny cells over here. So I think I'd like to let that do its thing and kind of get that to drag over a little bit. So we're going to hold off. Patience is a virtue. Good things happen when you take your time and let that develop. Well, this is going to be pretty. Pretty color combination. It's still working. We're going to give it another minute or so. I'll close up my paints in the meantime. See that? It's still working. Gotta give it time. So I've done a few of these beach wave things. Sometimes they're successful, sometimes they're not. They're very persnickety. Alright, I want to let that finish right there. Almost done. We are almost ready. I don't want to blow it with the straw or anything. Hopefully that does something right there. I might have to blow on that. We shall see. In just a moment. Yeah, I don't know if that's going anywhere. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to blow too hard and blow it over. There we go. We got a cell coming up in the middle there. Oh, I love these colors together. Very pretty. Well, I think we're going to go with that. So we're going to need to tilt. Because I don't want to lose those horizontal lines. Kind of want to keep those. So let me grab some gloves here. I want the colors to stay in that horizontal orientation. Oh, that's too funny. Oh yeah. So see how that's stretching out? We're going to get it to just go over the edge up there and grab the edge. This is going to be pretty. All right, we're losing too much of our peacock. Let's bring it back down here. Trying to stay in screen so you could. Oh, this is going to be gorgeous. All right, now I kind of want to get at least that Seaglass kind of in a straight line if I can. It's getting there. All right, now let's bring it straight back down, and then we'll spin a little bit. How's that? Look at that. That's pretty good. I like the lacing. It looks realistic. Here, I'll show you this way. Now you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to get my tool and get us some paint up here so it comes right off the corners. Then I'm going to grab some of this gold and make sure to get it in here. All right, let's spin. Pretty. Yeah. Grab some of that blue. I don't like all that white right there. Okay. I think we're going to have to tilt again. Let's do that. I want to get some more of this gold down this way. Here it comes. Help it over that corner. This side I'm okay with. So, I really don't want to put it down into all of that. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, we're done tilting. That I know for sure. So let me get rid of these gloves. One more spin to make it nice and even. And we'll be done. Just need a little on a few spots on the edges. Good. One more spin. Yeah, like I say, these are tricky. You kind of got to play with them because you want to keep your horizontal lines. Sometimes that's not so easy. beautiful. I will take you down and show you the result. So, here it is. Isn't that pretty? Just pretty. We've got our ore here. We have our ore showing up really nicely. That harvest gold is beautiful. The Seaglass, look at that shimmer. The tail feather, Lakeside, and the tail feather up there. So pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I might give it one more tilt that way just to get rid of those corners. I think I will. But you could see the finished product when I post the video at the beginning. All right, everybody, give one of these a go. Really gorgeous colors. All right, take care. Bye-bye.